Okay, I am just making a video for the chevron lace decreases um, on my Salt City cardigan. Some people were having a little bit of a confusing time understanding the decrease section. So this is just a small swatch of the arm, or sleeve, I should say. As you can see, here's your nice little chevrons. And I have worked just 2 rows, and obviously this is a much smaller version than what you guys will have. Okay, so I am beginning on the pattern of the decrease sequence of the chevron lace. I am starting on row 5, and row 5 is actually pretty easy. You decrease by just skipping the first yarn over. So you'll slip, slip, knit, knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 1, and then that should put you back to the beginning of your regular chevron chart, row 1, as we worked before. So it's just a yarn over, slip, slip, knit, knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 1, and you'll have obviously a lot more repeats of this than I have for a full-size sleeve. I just did, oops, 4 chart repeats total. So then we'll do the same thing on this side. Yarn over, slip, slip, knit, knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit. Okay, and now we're ready for the last 6 stitches. We're going to yarn over, slip, slip, knit like usual, knit 1, knit 2 together, and then knit 1, and we'll just decrease the 2 by just skipping where the yarn over usually would be. Sorry. Then we're going to move on to row 6. So row 6, we're just going to knit all the stitches until we get to the last 2. Okay, so then we have the last 2 stitches remaining. What we're going to do is work these last 2 stitches together with if you can see, the first stitch of the next round. So we're going to be working over this 1, 2, 3. So I just shift that last stitch over onto my left hand needle, and you can do this just by slipping the first stitch of the next round over. If you're working on double pointed needles, just slip that stitch right over onto your last double pointed needle. So now we have our last 3 stitches, one from the previous or the next row, and these last 2 from this row. So we're going to slip 1, knit 2 together, and then slip this right over the top. So you can see that really nice kind of central decrease that we have there now. And that's how it's going to keep this part under your arm looking nice and even on both sides. And so that's essentially the same decrease that you're going to use for the rest of this decrease section. You'll just be slipping 1 stitch every right side, or not right side, every even row for the rest of the decrease section. So we'll go ahead and just work it one more time. So we'll work row 7 two together, yarn over, knit number 1, 2, and then we're gonna work our chevron lace as normal. So you just knit 1, yarn over, slip, knit 2 together, pass the slip stitch over, yarn over, knit 1, 2. Sorry, I can't keep it like the whole thing in the frame. I keep going out. Gonna knit 1, yarn over, slip, knit, pass, yarn over, knit 1, 2. Okay, so now we should be at the last 4 stitches. So now we're going to just knit 1, yarn over, slip, slip, knit, and knit 1. Alright, so on row 8, we're ready to work row 8. I will just show you this decrease once more so you can get the hang of it. So, oops. So this we work the same as row 6, where we'll just knit everything to the last 2 stitches. And I'm knitting continental, but it's obviously the same technique whether you're knitting English or continental. Okay, so we just knit all the way till we get to the last 2. So now we are going to do the same decrease as we worked before. So we have these 2 stitches from this row on our needle. I'm going to slip my cable through. So now we have these 2 from this row, 1 from the next row. So we'll just, oops, put that on our left hand needle. And we will work the same decrease. Slip 1, knit 2 together, pass slip stitch over, so you can see alright, you can see these nice central decreases. You can see the first one and then the second one, and that should keep the decreases right underneath the center of the underarms so that they are just all together and looking nice and neat. So that's the same decrease that you'll do through the rest of the arm, well, sleeve, I should say. Okay, hopefully that helps.